Welcome everyone to Module 10, the Business Intelligence Perspective, one of the most exciting areas in business analysis today. Now, think about this for a moment. Data is the GPS for modern businesses. It guides organizations towards smarter decisions, helps them avoid blind turns, and keeps them on course toward their goals. In this module, we'll explore how business analysis enables this data-driven decision-making, how you, as a BA, turn raw data into insights that shape strategy and action. By the end of this session, you'll see how BI transforms the question from "what happened" to "what should we do next?" Let's begin. As you can see on this slide, we have 4 main objectives for this module. First, we'll start with BI perspective fundamentals, what business intelligence really means in the BABOK framework, and how it enables evidence-based decisions. Next, we'll explore the role of the business analyst in BI, acting as the bridge between business strategy and data teams. Then, we'll break down data processes, from data discovery to modeling, ETL, and warehousing. Don't worry if those terms sound technical, we'll unpack them in simple language. And finally, we'll discuss reporting and visualization, turning data into clear, actionable insights through dashboards and KPIs. By the end, you'll also know how to apply BI techniques like data flow diagrams, statistical analysis, and data mining, all practical tools to help you deliver measurable business value. So, let's dive into the foundation, the business intelligence perspective. In simple terms, BI is about turning raw data into useful knowledge. Within BABOK, BI is defined as the process of enabling better business decisions through systematic data collection, analysis, and visualization. Think of data as crude oil, valuable, but only once refined. BI is that refining process. It filters, cleanses, and transforms information into something managers and executives can act upon. Let's take a quick example. Imagine a supermarket chain analyzing sales data. With BI, they can spot that bread sales spike on weekends, and that those buying bread also tend to buy jam. That insight helps them restock intelligently, position products together, and increase revenue. The purpose of BI is to convert data into actionable intelligence for all levels of the organization: strategic, tactical, and operational. And its importance? Enormous. In today's fast-moving world, the ability to extract value from data is not optional. It's your competitive edge. Now let's talk about your role, the business analyst in BI projects. Your job is to be the translator, connecting business questions with technical data solutions. As you can see here, you'll play 4 critical roles. First, define requirements. You identify what the business wants to know and translate that into precise data and reporting needs. For example, marketing might say, "We want to know which campaigns drive the most loyal customers." You define the metrics, data fields, and reporting views needed to answer that. Second, facilitate collaboration. You work between business stakeholders, data engineers, and analysts, ensuring everyone shares a common understanding. Remember, BI is a team sport, and you're the coach keeping everyone aligned. Third, ensure strategic alignment. Every BI deliverable should tie back to business goals. It's not about creating flashy dashboards, it's about creating insights that drive results. For example, if IT produces 30 KPIs, but leadership only needs 5, your role is to simplify and focus. Finally, validate solution quality. You ensure reports are accurate, usable, and trustworthy before deployment. Typical BA deliverables in BI projects include BI requirements documents, data models, and KPI definitions. All of these ensure the BI system truly serves business decisions. Now, let's look at the first step of any BI project: data discovery and elicitation. This is where your detective skills shine. Step 1. Understand the business questions. Start by asking, what decision are we trying to improve? For instance, an online store might ask, why are weekend sales lower than weekdays? Step 2. Identify data sources. Where does relevant data live? Databases, spreadsheets, APIs, CRM systems, even third-party sources. Step 3. Elicit data attributes. This means defining what specific data fields you need and their quality standards. Example, if analyzing purchases, you'd need transaction ID, product, price, and date. Step 4. Prioritize data relevance. Not all data is useful. Focus only on what supports the business question. And to collect all this, you will use BI elicitation techniques, workshops for brainstorming data needs, document analysis to review existing reports, interviews with data owners, and data profiling to check data completeness and accuracy. For instance, if 10% of customer emails are missing, you'd flag that as a data quality issue early on. Your key outputs here? A data requirement matrix, defining what's needed, and a data inventory list, showing what's available. These act as your project's BI compass. Next, let's discuss the technical foundation, how data is structured, cleaned, and stored. Let's start with data modeling. Conceptual models, a high-level business view. Logical models, a detailed view independent of technology. And physical models, the actual database structure. Now, ETL, extract, transform, load. Think of this like a water filtration system. You extract water data from multiple sources, transform it by cleaning and enriching it, and load it into a central tank, your data warehouse. The data warehouse itself is the heart of BI. It's where clean, historical, and integrated data lives, optimized for fast analysis, not daily transactions. For example, a retail chain may have sales data from 200 stores. The warehouse consolidates it so managers can track nationwide performance instantly. As a BA, you don't build the pipelines, but you must ensure that what flows through them is business ready. This is where all your hard work comes to life: reporting and visualization. Effective reporting transforms complexity into clarity. Dashboards bring together KPIs, trends, and insights, helping decision-makers act quickly. For instance, imagine a sales dashboard showing daily revenue, regional performance, and top products, all in one place. That's how BI empowers leadership to respond instantly to shifts in the market. Key performance indicators, KPIs, are your North Stars, quantifiable metrics that track progress towards strategic goals. Examples: average delivery time for logistics, conversion rate for e-commerce, customer satisfaction score for service industries. Your best practices: use visual clarity, graphs over tables, keep relevance focus, only show decision-critical data, maintain simplicity, clean colors, easy labels. Add interactive depth, allow drill downs for deeper insights. Remember, a great BI report doesn't just show numbers, it tells a story. Now, once a BI system is live, your next task is evaluation. This means checking whether it's working as intended and continuously improving it. Ask these key questions. Is the data accurate and up to date? Can the system scale smoothly as data grows? Are users actually using it? And do they find it valuable? Is the organization getting a real return on investment? Let's say you built a new sales dashboard. You'd assess if reports load quickly, data refreshes daily, and users find insights actionable. Common evaluation techniques include benchmarking against industry standards, surveys to capture user feedback, risk analysis for system vulnerabilities, and performance reviews for usage metrics. Key outputs are your BI evaluation report and improvement recommendations. Remember, evaluation isn't a one-time audit, it's an ongoing learning loop. Business analysts use a wide range of tools and techniques in BI projects. Let's go through them quickly with examples. Data flow diagrams, DFDs. Visualize how data moves, like customer details flowing from the website to CRM, and then into reports. Statistical analysis. Identify correlations and trends, for example, using regression to forecast future sales. Data mining. Discover hidden patterns, like finding that customers who buy product A also tend to buy product B. Benchmarking. Compare performance with competitors or standards. Root cause analysis. Investigate why something happened, like identifying the reason for a sudden drop in customer satisfaction. Always choose your technique based on the BI challenge, and often, combining multiple methods gives you the clearest picture. Let's see all of this in action. A telecom company faces a huge challenge: rising customer churn. Here's how the BA leads the BI effort. Gather churn data and define KPIs. Identify churn rate, customer lifetime value, and early warning signals. Design a segmentation model. Group customers by usage patterns, risk levels, and demographics. Collaborate on data integration. Combine data from billing, support, and network systems into one unified dataset. Build dashboards. Create executive dashboards showing churn trends and campaign performance. Evaluate and refine. After launch, monitor KPIs, gather feedback, and improve the model. The outcome? An 18% reduction in churn and £2.40 million in revenue protected within 6 months. That's the impact of business intelligence done right. Now let's review the best practices that set great BI analysts apart. Start with business questions. Always begin by asking, what problem are we solving? Data and tools should follow business needs, not drive them. Ensure data quality. If the input is flawed, the output will be too. Validate completeness and consistency. It's the foundation of trust. Communicate clearly. Translate complex analytics into simple business stories. If your dashboard shows a 7% drop in conversions, don't stop there. Explain what it means and what action to take. Here's your quick guide. Do. Focus on actionable insights, validate metrics, and iterate based on feedback. Don't. Over-engineer solutions or assume everyone understands data jargon. Remember, BI isn't about fancy tools. It's about making better decisions. Let's wrap up our journey through business intelligence perspective. We've learned how BI helps turn data into strategy through discovery, modeling, visualization, and continuous evaluation. As a BI-focused business analyst, your core competencies are bridging business and technology, translating needs into data solutions, applying BABOK techniques, leveraging data flow diagrams, data mining, and statistical analysis, delivering measurable value, ensuring data translates into tangible business improvement. Always remember, effective BI is not about having more data, it's about having the right insights at the right time to make the right decisions. So stay curious, keep refining, and use data not just to explain the past, but to shape the future. That concludes Module 10, the Business Intelligence Perspective. Great job, and get ready for the next module on how business analysis fuels enterprise-level strategy.